Hello everyone, it's time for your favorite time of the day workouts with me, Matt Lamar. Today's workout is going to be more of a posterior chain workout, meaning we're working more on our hamstrings, our glutes, and our lower back. That being said, we will have some mobility exercises as well as exercises that will get us moving and working the quadriceps and the calves as well. So let's get right into it. We're going to do 6 different movements, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off with 1 minute in between each circuit that we do. The circuits will be done about 5 times each, and that'll lead up to about 30 minutes of workout, which is a good enough volume to get a hard workout, but not leave you exhausted so you can't do tomorrow. So, the first thing we have is our single leg RDL. For this, you can use a singular weight, such as a kettlebell or a ball, or you can use 2 water jugs. It's really up to you. A single leg RDL, hold your weight, stand on 1 foot. Like a teeter-totter, you're going to push your hips straight back, keeping the knee relatively stiff, come right back up. You should have a straight line between your shoulder, hip, and knee, and come back up. You need to bend too much. It's not a squat. Keep it straight, come back up. Don't round the back. You want to keep that back nice and straight. If you need to look up, that's A-okay as well. Try not to touch in between each movement. Breathe in, breathe out. If you need to, put your foot down to stop yourself from falling over. That's A-okay. And rest. The second movement, using the same pattern, is a hinge and jump. We bring 1 leg up, bring the leg back, and then you will simply drive the knee up and kind of hop up a little bit. This will work on firing the glutes and lower back in that hinge pattern. If you're feeling good, hold a little weight close to your chest while you do it. You don't have to go high. You want to focus on landing on the toe and roll into the heel. Switch legs, chest down, knees only slightly bent. So we're not using our quad to jump, this is focusing mainly on the hamstring and glute. Good. Next, one of the staple movements is a glute bridge. However, we're going to throw a little twist on it. This is going to be a single leg alternating glute bridge. So you bring your hips up. If you like, you can put a weight right above your hips. And all we're doing is pointing our toe and switching out feet. You don't want to rotate your hips at all. And this allows you to really focus on that hamstring contraction and gluteal contraction as well. Make sure to keep a straight line between your knee, hip, and shoulder as you do this. And rest. So I like to throw in a couple different fun movements each time that we work out as well. And this next one, it's a little bit of a mobility workout, good for stretching out the abdominal muscles as well as the shoulders. I call this a Spiderman Stretch. Feet down, just like we did the glute bridge, your hands are behind you. You're going to press straight up and try to arch your back as much as you can, pushing your hips up to the ceiling. You might get a few good cracks in your back when you do this. That's A-okay. So you might notice that you're a little tight and not able to get in that position, which means, hey, you might need to stretch a little bit more. All right. The next movement we have is an RDL into a squat. So for this, start off with a normal squat stance. Knees are only slightly bent. Push your hips back until the ball almost reaches the floor, or the weight, or 2 jugs, whatever you're using. Come back up, hands right under the chin with your weight, go into a squat. Back down into an RDL where the knees are stiff, come back up into a squat. Just like this. This is going to be good for blasting every part of the leg. and rest. And the last thing we have, a little bit of ab movement, a little bit of upper body, just to spice things up. It's called a bear crawl. We're going to do it laterally. You will start, knees about a couple inches off the ground, and you're just going to walk laterally. I'm only going a couple feet because that's where my pad ends. So feel free to go back and forth across your living room or wherever you are. Make sure to keep your knees as close to the ground as you can without them touching the ground. You want about a 90-degree bend in those knees the entire time. And when you notice, when you're on two, one hand, one foot, or even just one hand up, it makes it a little bit harder on the core. So that would be one round of the 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Do this 5 more times. You got yourself a great leg workout.